economic freedom. You cannot have economic freedom without land. That's just the truth. I've thought about it a lot. That's just the truth. You can give someone a house, just a house, with a small yard. Call it an apartment complex, where they lay down their head, wake up, go to work. But have you given them self-determination, economic freedom? Let's speak about scholars. Let's speak about the people that just want to learn for learning's sake, so that they can contribute the knowledge that they find towards the community of Namibia. Let's speak about people that want to pursue archaeology, so that we can find out more about our past. Is archaeology something that is wanted in Namibia? Is it warranted in Namibia? Or do we keep importing archaeologists from other countries to come and tell our history for us? Let's talk about historians. Do we have a place for historians in our country? Does it make sense to go and study history, so that you can research Namibia beyond the 18th century, beyond the 17th century, beyond the 15th century, beyond the 13th century, beyond the 13th century, beyond the 11th, beyond the 10th, so that we can have a complete picture of Namibia before. Is there a place for these people in Namibia? Is there a place for this kind of scholars in Namibia? If someone were to pursue this, will they be able to afford shelter? Economic freedom, self-determination cannot be separated. We say economic freedom. People say economic freedom. Do they understand economic freedom? When people talk about economic freedom, they think money. No. It's not only about money. It's not only about the GDP of our country. We need to be able to sustain ourselves, not only in the food that we grow and feed ourselves, but we also need to be able to sustain ourselves intellectually. The great African historian Dr. John Clarke spoke of this. He said Africa's history has been hijacked, and he was right. Africa's history has been hijacked. The Nile produced the Egyptians. The Egyptians produced the Greek. The Greek produced the Romans. The Romans produced Great Britain. All of that can be traced back to Africa. But yet here we have Africa going back to go beg the people who we gave knowledge, who we gave culture, to come and give us knowledge, to come and give us culture. As if you can take a phone, an iPhone or Samsung, take it apart, give it to one of our engineers and produce one of our own. This was the language of the famous Dr. John Arthur Clarke. And this should be the language that we speak of as Namibians. We limit ourselves. We limit ourselves based upon the limitations that are imposed upon us by the outside world. Let's talk about the violence in South Africa. No. For we have a border. South Africa is another country. Albeit we have a great history that we share with them, they are another country. We have a border to prevent the violence that's in South Africa from spreading to our country, Namibia. As much as it pains us, all the wrongdoings that go on in South Africa, they are our cousins. They are our cousins by lineage, the Bantu Trek. They are our cousins by lineage, the Khoisan. As much as it pains us, we have the borders. And until we can articulate the vision of a united Africa, an Africa that works together to help each other, irrespective of what we get back, until then, we have our borders. So we are Namibians. When we say Namibian for Namibia for Namibians, we're not being selfish, we're not being xenophobic, no. We are saying Namibia has a history too. We are saying Namibia also suffered. We are saying that Namibia is a country in of itself as well. So before we speak of Africa, we have to understand what Namibia is, what Namibia means to us. We have to have the historians that tell the tales, that tell the folklore, that tell the stories of Namibia. We have to come together, all of the tribes that are separated by language. You have the Kavango tribe. Within the Kavango tribe, you have conflict between the Kwangali and the Mbukushu people. That is how deep tribalism goes in Namibia. It's a damn shame. But we have to look past all of this and look to the future. We cannot wallow in yesterday. No, we're done. Ever since I came along from the day the song called How My Name Is, we need to continue where history left off. And if there are those that choose to forget their history, then let them forget. Let's move forward. If I'm moving forward by myself, it's okay. If I die in an unmarked grave, it's okay. For the message has been spread. For the message is grown. Should I make waves or not? So back and forth in my brain, the tug of war rages on. And I don't want to seem ungrateful or disrespect the art form I was raised upon. We have a but sometimes you gotta take a loss and have people rub it in your face before you get made pissed off. But we have an even deeper future, for we don't know just how deep those waters of our future go. We can do it all, but we have to be united. We are one. Irrespective of party, irrespective of creed, irrespective of most affiliations. We all know how to be selfish. We all know how to pursue our selfish goals. And yet here we are, sticking our necks out for the sake of the future, for the sake of the next generation, for the sake of children that we might not even live to have. So I won't be told about sacrifices, intimidated, outcast. We are facing all of the tribulations that we need to face. For we have no umbrella, no party umbrella, no party umbrella. We want the umbrella of Namibia to protect us. We want the umbrella of Namibia to protect the citizens. And there was a lot of bizarre shit, the crazy part. As soon as I stopped saying I gave up, haters started to appreciate my art.